Holidays, man. Holidays can be rough. Let me tell you my story. When I was 27, I was diagnosed with dissociative identity disorder. It is a mental illness where, because of the trauma, your brain splits, creates different personalities to hold the pain, the trauma, the memories. And I had spent the next few years working with a counselor, trying to listen to the parts, listen to their stories, find out what happened to them, which is in turn what happened to me. But I am in the middle of this process. And for a while, I went without any friends. And I tried to keep myself busy. I would watch TV shows at night, like movies that I knew, and I would crochet, or I would work on puzzles, or I was always trying to keep my brain busy because sitting idle was not very healthy for me. I would go down very bad spirals. And here I am. I got involved in an artist ministry group, so I'm trying to make new friends. And so I had a pattern of places to go and people to see, and that is how I structured my time. And then the holidays came. Do you know what happens with the holidays? People are too busy. People are off with their families. People are spending time. Our groups, our artist ministry group, closed down so that people could be with their families. But you don't understand. I lived for that artist ministry group. Like, even the church services I was going to, they closed down. Sorry, go be with your family. But you don't understand. I'm trying to work on my trauma. You are now throwing my world upside down. I live for structure because everything else was not structured. So the holidays were a very, very hard time for me. And of course, it's all the, look at the loving families, go spend time with your loving families. And it just took the pain and the void in my heart, and it just made it seem so much bigger. But I kept going and I kept pressing through. And after spending some time at this church and this artist ministry group and with my friends, there was a family at the church, and they sort of invited me for Thanksgiving. So at least I had Thanksgiving with a family, and I got to sit and watch. I was observant. I observed lots, and I got to watch them as a family function and grow in a healthy way. And so every year after that, I got to spend Thanksgiving with someone, and I didn't feel the loneliness. Although Christmas time still made it very difficult because even more people shut down. So it was hard. Of course, I kept going and I've worked through that. And now I have a home and I have a place where I invite people that don't have anywhere else to go, that don't have a place where they feel like it's home or it's safe. And so I am hoping that my home is now that place for other people. And that's just my reminder. Like, this is 20 years later. I'm doing wonderful. I do not cringe at the holidays anymore. I love them. I appreciate them. I appreciate the extra time to be with loved ones. And it's just a reminder for those of you who have people in your life who may be kind of not outcast so much, but that just don't always have a place to go. Just remember, the holidays can bring up some additional pain, can increase the pain, can just increase the loneliness. So be kind. Give a little bit of extra grace to those of your friends who you know might be struggling with loneliness. And thanks for listening to my story. There's so much more to tell.